Hey there, YouTubers. This is my newest Mr. Men Little Miss book. Mr. Men Little Miss Find Calm. And Mr. Men Discover You book. A book about mindfulness. This is a story about mindfulness. Mr. Calm is quite possibly the calmest person in the world. Nothing can ruffle his feathers, not even Mr. Noisy's band practicing while he is meditating. Are you calm like Mr. Calm? It can be hard to stay calm if something goes wrong or if you're worried about what might happen. Mr. Calm has learned how to think about what's happening right now and not feel so overwhelmed by what is going on around him. This is what mindfulness means. Sometimes it can be difficult to manage your emotions, especially if they are big feelings. But not all of Mr. Calm's friends approach life in the same calm way. Mr. Rush is always rushing here, there and everywhere, barely pausing for breath, while little Miss Bossy finds it hard when she doesn't feel in control of what's happening around her, particularly Mr. Rush's incessant racing around. Now this story is actually about little Miss Busy, who loves nothing more than keeping herself busy, though one time even she wondered if she'd taken on too much. Little Miss Busy had agreed to organise the Happyland Fair, which would have music, games, stalls, entertainments and refreshments. The whole of Happyland couldn't wait for the big day, which was tomorrow. Does Little Miss Busy look calm? No, she does not. Does Little Miss Busy feel calm? Definitely not. Look at how stressed she is. Little Miss Busy was frantically trying to sort things out when she saw Mr. Calm. Sorry, Mr. Calm, I can't stop today. I've just got too much to do before the fair tomorrow. Taking a moment to stop is the first thing you should do, Little Miss Busy, he said kindly. And you know what? Mr. Calm's kind, calm voice did make Little Miss Busy stop for a moment. Thanks, Mr. Calm, sighed Little Miss Busy. I have got myself in rather a panic about it all. Well, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I find it helps to stop what I'm doing, replied Mr. Calm. I take some big, slow breaths and take a minute to let my feelings calm down. Little Miss Busy took Mr. Calm's advice, and she felt much calmer. What can you do when things all feel a bit too much? Thank you so much, said Mr. Calm. Mr. Calm, said Little Miss Busy, said gratefully. I can now focus better on what I need to do. Will I see you tomorrow? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Little Miss Busy, replied Mr. Calm, with which Little Miss Busy calmly strolled off to finish the arrangements for the fair. She even found time for a nice relaxing bath and a good book before bed. What do you do to unwind at the end of the day? The day of the Happyland Fair had arrived, and Little Miss Busy woke up bright and early, ready for a busy day ahead. Unfortunately, the same could not be said for Mr. Lazy, who woke up late and decided to stay in bed all day. Do you jump out of bed in the morning or snuggle further under the cover? Mr. Lazy is so calm that he spends most of the day napping. Luckily for Little Miss Busy, Mr. Lazy hadn't volunteered to take part in the fair, but lots of her friends had. Little Miss Magic was doing a magic show. Mr. Noisy's band was performing. Little Miss Fun was organising the games, while Mr. Happy was running the refreshment stall, the happiest place at the fair. That is, if people could find the fair. Mr. Butler put up signs sending everyone the wrong way. Thankfully, Little Miss Busy spotted this just in time and asked Mr. Rush to race around town putting them the right way. Little Miss Busy wasn't going to let a minor mishap ruin her calm mood, though that wasn't the only challenge she faced today. Little Miss Naughty sneaked off with Little Miss Magic's wand. Little Miss Busy focused on taking a big calm breath, but there was no need to worry, as Little Miss Magic just summoned a wand back, much to Little Miss Naughty's irritation. Over on the stage, Mr. Noisy's band were in full swing. The band was as noisy as ever, and Little Miss Busy was starting to panic as the music was getting louder and louder. But Mr. Calm came to the rescue. He unplugged the microphone and the guitar. While Little Miss Busy looked at the crowd, she saw everyone enjoying the unplugged acoustic session. That's a very posh word, acoustic. Anyway, Little Miss Busy took a moment to enjoy the melody, and a sense of calm swept over her too. The music was making her feel relaxed and happy. So when she saw Mr. Tickle tickling everyone at the games field, She breathed deeply and left Little Miss Fun to turn that into part of the fun. And when Mr. Greedy was loading his plate very full at the refreshment store, she left Mr. Happy to deal with it with a smile. And Little Miss Busy was embracing the spirit of the fair and joining in the fun without trying to control everything. The Happyland Fair was a big success, and Little Miss Busy wanted to thank Mr. Calm for helping her to live in the moment and enjoy it. Though where was Mr. Calm? There was a quiet corner of the fair where she saw some familiar footwear. Could that be Mr. Calm? Of course it is. And yes, Mr. Calm was taking a yoga class with a group of friends. Time for Little Miss Busy to join in with her best tree pose. Hope you're as calm as Mr. Calm and Little Miss Busy were by reading this story, or listening to it, or watching it, or wherever. Tell me what you think of it in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. See ya!